Back now at 7:14 on this Sunday morning, and in this tough economic climate, more and more families are trying to find ways to supplement their income. Many stay-at-home moms are finding success in becoming their own boss, even in these tough times. Joining us this morning to tell us how they're doing it, the Metro Mom, Kim DeYoung, founder of the Metro Mom Entrepreneurs Association. Welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
I think everyone is doing that, assessing kind of where they stand and how they can make some extra money. And in situations in families where moms have been able to stay at home because the husband makes enough money that the family can be supported, that may be changing a little bit these days. This can be very difficult for women to deal with, can't it?
You know, I think right now especially, I mean, we are in such a tough economic time, and I think, you know, women have always wanted to support the family, and they do it in different ways, but now we almost don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And you have women who, you know, maybe they have a corporate job, but they're not making what they want, or, you know, their last child's gone off to kindergarten and they're needing to supplement their income, or they're feeling the stress of the holiday bills, and what are they going to do? I mean, I think from what I hear and the women in my community, the stress is through the roof at this point.
And when that happens, when you get that stress and that feeling of being overwhelmed, you can often freeze and not even know where to start looking for some help.
You know, and I think that's exactly it. And I think part of what I want to do for women is to let them know that there are so many different opportunities for them.
Yeah.
And, you know, often it's overwhelming. You know, here you are a woman, you might not have been working, you might be in a different situation, and you think, what are my choices? You know, what are the opportunities available to me?
Is that first step often the hardest one?
Oh, it always is.
Yeah.
You know, the first step in anything, and you think, how do I begin? Who do I talk to? Where do I go for the information? What is that first step? You know, am I going to have to invest money? How much time will I have to spend at doing this? Yes.
You've got this network kind of that's being developed, and I'm sure that that helps as well to see that, look, here are some examples of how this can work and how this is working. What are some of the best examples of how this can work for women?
You know, one of the key industries in general that I often suggest to women, and sometimes it has a bad rap, is the concept of the direct sales or the network marketing industry. There are over 700 different companies across 30 different industries, from home decor to greeting cards to clothing to jewelry, and they've gotten a bad rap over the years, but in all reality, the benefit of some of these companies is that they afford women to work flexibly in and around their children's schedule, whether they want to make $500 a month or more. I mean, it's really contingent upon the time, the effort that they put in.
And you also talked about the different kind of categories.
Yeah.
People can find something that they're interested in, and that's got to help a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just one thing. So if you happen to be interested in cooking, you know, you could pursue a company such as the Pampered Chef.
Yeah.
If you happen to love jewelry, there are an assortment of companies. If you love financial products, if you're fascinated with video technology, there are so many different types of companies available.
And the flexibility is really one of the biggest keys,
Yes.
because you can make it work to your schedule. And, you know, we're not talking about trying to get rich off of some of these things. And I think that's maybe one of the areas where these direct marketing things have gone wrong, is people think, well, I'm going to get rich doing this.
Right.
And that's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about what is something that I can do where I can spend my energy doing something I enjoy, surrounding myself with people that I'm having a good time doing it with, and bringing in a supplemental income. Again, whether it's a small amount, and you know, the interesting statistic is that $500 a month can often make the difference between a family being bankrupt or not.
When you talk about all the costs that are associated. Thanks so much for being with us, the Metro Mom Entrepreneurs Association.